Hey, I told you I'd be standing in the same... I think it's the same spot. Lufia Rise of the Sinistrals on Super NES Part 3. So I went and got myself... Between the last video and this one, I walked around, fought a couple monsters, got myself enough money to buy some new armor, which I'm going to do here, so you guys don't have to watch me grind too much. Which you won't really have to in this game, just at the beginning there's some grinding done. I'm going to buy myself a hide armor and a... Where is it? A cap. And then I'm going to sell off the cloth. And I think that's it. Oh. Chop board. Because that makes it effective shield, chopping board. Why not, right? Okay, so let's go and check out the cave to Sundleton. Actually, let me go stay at the inn before I do anything. That would be beneficial.
Hello, it's Tango Piece, isn't it? Are you staying over?
Yeah, okay. Somebody left a comment on the first part of this playthrough, lamenting that I didn't name the main character Assy. I left it at the default Maxim. There will be an Assy in the game, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so this is interesting. Let me just hit that, and that'll make the water rise. And then we can pick up these little things here and make a bridge out of it. Okay. A lot of insects in this place, starting with mosquitoes. As I mentioned, I didn't buy a new weapon in the weapon shop because you get a way better weapon than anything they sell there in this dungeon, and it's also a weapon that specifically does a lot of damage to insect-type enemies. So, if I can remember where it is, I'm going to make a beeline for that right away. And hope that I get it sooner rather than later. I got a chop board out of that, too. Not that I needed one, but... okay, let's first fight the blue jelly, because it's easier. Well, maybe not. I thought I'd get him in one fucking shot. There we go. It's supposed to critical. Okay, go after the mosquito. Skeeters. There's only one this time. So I'm glad I stayed at the end. And I got the strong spell in the last episode. That's actually a healing spell. I don't know why they call it strong. I guess because it makes you strong. I don't know. This is not the way, but I do want to come this way. We got a mosquito, and I think the other one's a beetle. That's the beetles. Look at this. Just kicking my fucking ass. That's a big old fucking rhinoceros beetle. Yeah, it's a beetle, alright. Once I get that, I think it's called the Insect Crush Sword. Once I get that, the bugs are not a problem anymore. Alright, so let me heal up here. I don't have any char newts left. Alright. I'll use magic then. Be getting another character soon enough, too. Now, here we got two eagles. Shit. Eagles are kind of tougher. As you can see, they do major damage. And there's two. I was hoping it wouldn't be two of them like that. Hopefully I can kill it in 2 shots. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Yeah. Oh, come on, die already. Boy, oh boy, I'm lucky I'm faster than them. Strong up. Oh, and then he uses dive. Go figure. He's strong again. Okay. Do I have any? No, nothing yet. I don't have weapons good enough to have IP attacks yet. By the time I get out of this dungeon, I should be eating eagles alive. That sounded wrong. Yeah, I just leveled up. And lastly was this frog enemy, which is a baby frog. And I got a critical right off the bat. He wasted his turn using that ribbit checking situation bullshit. Goodbye. See, now it gives you the 3 enemies, and you have to hit them with arrows in the order that you fought them. So I fought the beetle first, then I fought the eagle, and then I fought the frog. And that opens up that door there. So let's go down there. I believe this leads to the Insect Crush. Otherwise, what the fuck, right? There's a beetle. Nice critical attack there. Got a potion! Very nice. No, this leads to the... Oh, yeah, that is the Insect Crush. Okay, cool. I was thinking it was in a different room. So that worked out well. Great thing about this is when you go to the equip screen, you can just hit strongest and it just equips whatever the best weapons are. So now all the bugs in here are basically going to die in one hit, which is great. These guys are back. Oh, the eagle is not what I want to fight. Now I'm stronger now. Of course, there's still 2 of them, and I wasn't at full health, so... this is a problem. I'm going to use a potion that's better than the strong spell. Actually, it's not. Shit. It's just that Maxim sucks at spells. That's why I don't, like, buy every spell for him. It's almost worthless to buy most of the attack spells for Maxim, because his intelligence rating is pretty low. There's other characters who are more suited to being magic users. Even though he could use pretty much most of the spells in the game. I think he has a thing, he can't use water spells or something like that, but he could use most of the spells in the game. I don't want to take a risk here. That might miss or something. Yeah, right now eagles are the most dangerous enemies I can run into in this place. Fuck you. I'm not looking to fight all the enemies in this room again. Just want to go down here. And there we have healing! Very much needed after all that nonsense. Alright, let's go do the rest of this. Here, I'll show you how much damage the Insect Crush does to an insect. So that's 46, considering I was doing like 12 before. It's kind of a big deal. I don't mind fighting these guys again, because I know I'll kill them quickly. Because aside from being strong against insects, it's also just a better sword in general, so I'll be doing more damage against everything, but just in particular insects. And the mosquitoes can drink your blood there. And they... Yeah, he only got me for... Oh, he was actually going after my magic points. He didn't get anything out of it, though. Okay, so... Oh, I don't need to read that. Do I need to go in here? No. I need to step on... Oh, not that one! That was stupid. Alright, let me go back. Oh, that's just a save point. It's the other one. It's not even the other one. It's... I didn't really want to fight this guy so many times, but... It's... I fucked up. I hit the wrong thing. I'm trying to hit the switch. Man, fuck you, eagles. Your damn dive. The good thing about fighting a lot of eagles is that sometimes they drop the eagle rock, which is a cool item to have early on in the game. Because there's actually a lot of different things you can equip in this game. I'll show you real quick. So you get a sword, an armor, a shield, and a cap, and the other 2 things are a rock and a ring. So let's do this again. Alright, only this time with less fail. It's this one. And that opens that. I do want to go in there right now, don't I? Actually, no, let me come back here. I don't want to... I don't want to fight this guy like a million times, but... I probably could have hit him with an arrow there, but I wasn't thinking of that. It's okay. I might level from all that fighting eagles and shit, you know? Alright, some potions. Yeah, I'll be back in this room, so I'll worry about those guys later. Okay, yeah, now if you push that like that, it'll open that door. This is the room I thought the Insect Crush was in, so I'm glad I was wrong on that. We got 2 baby frogs. Baby frog, yeah, they're cool because a lot of times they just don't even attack you. So it's sort of easy pickings, you know. Plus, look at them, they're fucking adorable. They hit me. Sometimes they hit your magic instead of your hit points, so you gotta watch that. Good night. Before I go in there, there's a little secret. There's a lot of fights in there to get one treasure chest, but there's a second one that you can only get by doing that. Miracle is a cool item. It's kind of like a phoenix down in the way that it brings people back to life, but it brings them back to life with full health. You definitely want the Insect Crush before you come here. There's a lot of insects. But it also, you could use it as a full health potion, even if a character's not dead. And obviously, since I only have 1 character, if he dies, it's game over. So, obviously the eagles aren't insects, so the Insect Crush has no special properties against them. But there are a lot of insects first, so I'm glad I was wrong, because I would have come here first. had to deal with all this without the Insect Crush, which would make it significantly more difficult. Got a potion. There's a spider. So this is the reason you have that sword. There's another eagle. As you can see, they're already kind of less of a threat because I'm hitting them with 2 shots instead of 3. Of course, they are doing a lot of damage, but I can just heal myself, which I'm going to do right there. Got here another beetle. The beetles, they all die. Nobody pulls left. There's 2 mushrooms. Mushrooms are kind of old hat, as from the last dungeon. They can't even really hurt me. So that works out. And I got a potion out of it. Look at that. And then lastly, 2 eagles. Fucking shit. I think the Insect Crush might have an IP attack. Let me see if it does. I don't want to use it on these guys, but let me see if it does. Oh, bomb attack. That's attack all enemies. Actually, I would like to use it. There we go. See, when you get hit, your IP goes up. It's item points. And all that for a speedy ring. Obviously a ring. And I think it's going to increase my speed. See, his defense power goes up, and his agility. So that's a good thing to have. Of course, rings are almost always stat-boosting things, so you kind of have to play to your you could play to your character's strengths and make them more of what they already are, or you could play to their weaknesses. You know, give a slow character that ring. Alright. Let's fight him. 2 of them. Alright, well, you know what? Bomb attack, since I have enough IP to do it. Oh, I may be in trouble here. Ooh, I got lucky. I could do it and probably kill them, but you know, what if one of them survives and just like pwns me? That's not a chance I'm willing to take. I'll just keep healing myself until I know I can definitely survive 1 hit from them. Possibly 2. You never know. The speedy ring itself has its own IP effect, which is called Fake, which is to increase your agility by even more. There we go. Alright, I think it's this one. Yep. Okay. Now this is interesting. You have an arrow pointing down, you just have to make an arrow pointing up, which is very easy when you realize there's only 3 blocks that you can move. So it becomes a lot less complicated. Those things, they kind of tell you what you need to do. That should be the key. Yep. And by the way, whenever you see, it doesn't apply here, but whenever you see these vines, you could cut them with your sword, and sometimes there's like hidden doors and shit behind them. So that could be pretty cool. I already fought you once, don't need to fight you again. Let's see, alright. Alright, 2 baby frogs. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, ribbit, ribbit, checking situation. Ribbit. Ribbit. Fuck you. He's so happy looking. Look at him. He's thrilled to be here. I like enthusiasm in the enemies. Alright. Let me heal up before I do that. That's another eagle. Fuck you. 27, not bad. Pretty soon I'll be hitting them in 1 shot. Killing them. Good night, goodbye. Hey, 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 goodbye. And there's a power potion. That's gonna... Oh, let's use that right away. Power potion. Increased by strength by 3. Okay, now let me go in that door that I so conveniently opened. But I don't want to drop down and fight that asshole. Man, you're just an asshole. I don't do that too often, but I've already fought the guy like 3 times. Okay, so what you do here is you make yourself a bridge going over there. Okay. Take the last one. You can really put it anywhere. That is a good spot. Hit the switch. And we can make another bridge here. Oh, didn't think he'd do that. That's alright. 2 baby frogs. I'm at 15 minutes and I do have a boss coming up, though. So you know what I'll do? I'll get up to the boss and then break the video. There we go. I got a rapier out of that. I know I don't need that. Lake key used. Alright, this is where the boss is, so I'm going to stop right here. We'll see you pretty soon with the next video. Arrivederci, bitches.